Uh-oh. Stinky!
Hello, guys. It's your favorite neighborhood suburban witch. Robin, you're in trouble because I heard you type that out from John's controller. So, yeah. I'm running a little bit late because I was doing laundry and getting it put away. So, we're just going to go straight into it. Okay? Okay. I totally forgot to add your sound thing, Noli. No, I didn't.
You want me to hit the high C for you? What?
Hold on. I don't know why your thing is not popping up. My thing. If you manage to hit that high C, though, I'd be pretty impressed.
You gotta find my G spot first.
Oh, I put it behind my thing. Oh my god. Okay, there it is.
Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god. I was running downstairs because I had to do put laundry away. I was like, oh shit, I got 5 minutes till I have to start stream.
I am here.
I'm not. I totally forgot to post links.
How are you gonna find the Triforce if you don't post your links?
I'm doing it right now.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Well, 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 look who we all have here.
Well, 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 look who decided to show up.
You know, it may not be the best to mouth off as we go into a big fight, you know? You guys are kind of split here.
Hi, boss.
Suck up.
Good answer.
I'm sorry, I gotta have a little bit of attitude. But I'm pissed that we're
About
at
to
the
say, do
second...
we not remember what happened last time you gave me attitude?
No.
Well, for anyone who doesn't remember, last time that Nyx decided to give me sass, I killed off their one touchstone, their one mentor, a person who was the closest thing to a mom that they had. I murdered them with no remorse, and I went
Oh,
hard about it.
don't lie, you had remorse.
I had remorse because you cried. Other than that, I had no remorse. I
Still
had
had
a
remorse.
great time with it. No, that's only about you crying. That's about you crying. There was no remorse about my actions. I'd have murdered off your character 1,000 times over.
But you know you love my character for the backsass.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're making it out tonight.
You don't know that. They could pull something out of left field.
But here's the thing. I also can pull things out of left field.
Depends on how left field you can pull.
Depending on
And
the
speaking of which, since we have a sassy little brat who needs something shoved in her mouth, anyways, last session, our vampires, our coterie here, finally decided that they were done playing by polite society rules. They were going for all-out war. And they found out through visions of Max's that the Autotarchs were going to be at an old church deep out in the bayou. And whenever they were getting ready to head out, it seems that they had a lot more allies that showed up. Sorry, having a moment here. Since somebody had to throw me off my goddamn game here. We had Carl. Oh, I'm gonna punish you for it, trust me. There's a shotgun shell coming your way. Holy shotgun shells going right in. Anyways, Carl, the Anarch Baron from the bar La Rousseau, showed up looking very much like Blade. Hopefully we don't get copyright claimed by Disney, but fuck it if we do. He showed up with his entire squad of Nosferatu. Jack was in tow as well. Sergei, Alden, the Russian mafia. However, when they arrived, he realized that his old companion slash at one point boss, Dmitri, was no longer human. He had instead been embraced as well. And just as he was in life, he was still just as large, just as boisterous, and absolutely prepared to rip anything apart that he needed. In these moments, Max also received a strange letter that fell from the sky, telling him that a certain bat was ready and willing to give him a hand, and willing to be there to help in this fight if he was not to be murdered on sight. Max agreed, and Nyx also called upon Ray Ray and his murderous band of psychopathic ghosts, as well as the witches from the French Quarter. And as they headed out to the manor, or the church out in the bayou, they got close. And Nyx had planned to pull a crazy stunt to try and break up the enemy forces. But when the vehicle stopped, one of the cars was set upon with heavy gunfire and destroyed. Within a matter of moments, there were bullets flying from every direction of the graveyard. There were kindred in the trees shooting down and attacking everyone. And when Nyx got to the front of the church, when she tried to use her siren voice to persuade them to lower their weapons and to not attack her, Lila, the blood-bound familiar Rottweiler, came bounding through and tackled her, biting into her shoulder, dragging her to the ground. Sable saw this as she arrived in the truck with Sergei and Max, and was prepared to jump out and fight the very large dog. But before she could leave the truck completely, West, our gangrel vampire, appeared and tackled the dog, knocking it off of her and telling everyone to head inside and he would deal with this. Sergei looked at his truck. He smiled for a moment with a tear in his eye, and he rammed his truck through the front door. However, he hit a corner, and the truck went airborne. It was stuck inside the door. Inside, they were greeted by a group of 40 vampires in there. Or 50, sorry, it was 50. There were 50 vampires in there, all armed with guns, all preparing to attack them. But our group was making short work of them when the witches showed up, and they helped finish off the last few remaining vampires. However, during this skirmish, Max had realized that Lucien, Sable's sire, was watching from up in the wings. He knew the entire situation. He knew what was going on. And as Sergei grabbed the last kindred and bashed him against the altar, blowing open the secret door hidden underneath of it, they started to head in. But as the three of them had entered and Sable was preparing to follow behind, Sable was hit, thrown into one of the pillars through rows of the decrepit pews in the church, and the trapdoor sealed back over them, leaving Max, Nyx, and Sergei trapped in the secret underground path, while Sable was face to face with her sire, who had also managed to blow the witches out the front door as well. He removed them, as well as West. He strode towards Sable with his knives in hand and vowing that only one was going to live this time. And it wasn't going to be his little one. And that is where we left off. But before I allow you people to cause nonsense, chaos, and mayhem, we do have a special announcement, guys. Today is the final day for our Toys for Tots donations. If you would still love to donate, the link is at the top of the chat there. If you donate, your name will go on one of these beautiful ornaments here. You will get put on our lovely red tree here. And during the midway part of this stream, one of you guys, will get picked for a free $20 gift. Whether it is a video game on Steam, whether it is a $20 gift card to something of your choice, or whatever else, you will have it. So stick around, and if you consider donating, we would greatly appreciate it. We're already up to $330, so any more would be ecstatic.
And for my chat, you just do !tots, and it will pull up the link for you.
And blood, for my name, if my name comes up on the prize, just respin, just give it to somebody else.
Okay. How about instead, if it's your name, we'll throw that $20 into the donations.
That works too.
Perfect. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's start with the three of you. You have just seen the altar slide back over. It has slammed shut. And you heard Sable yell out as they were thrown away from it.
Well, fucking shit.
Is it just the altar slid back, or like is it magic?
Would you like to investigate it?
I mean, maybe not. Maybe one of my friends that are more versed in that field might.
I am absolutely beelining towards it and using like sliding down for cover, if that makes sense. That's a choke point, and I have a shotgun. Anybody coming down that's not my friends is getting blown away.
It's closed over us, right?
Completely closed over you.
Oh, my mistake. I thought we were still up top. I thought we had.
Oh no, you guys are down below. Sable is left up top.
I'm rolling to
Oh, hell.
seeing the unseen or whatever I have. Sense the unseen. Took me a second.
I will tell you right now before you roll it, there will not be anything that you'll see with that.
Fuck.
I'm going to pull out my
However-
cell phone and turn on the flashlight.
So Noli is going to help. However, if you would like to check to see if there's any runes on this, roll me occult and wits.
Oh. Okay. Let me find my wits.
Yeah, if I have the opportunity, I'll absolutely try to assist with that roll too.
I need one more. I'm doing it. Occult and. I got 3.
3 successes.
Yes.
As you are looking at this altar, you're looking at the bottom side of it. You all can see that the tracks are severely bent. Sergei's outburst, it definitely destroyed the tracks, and it's not going to move by normal means. But at the same time, when you go to touch it, it does have a weird blood rune carved into it. But Nyx, not even you are familiar with what this rune is.
God damn it! I was gonna ask that.
You have no clue at this point.
Well, if there's something on here, I don't know the fuck it is. Hold on, let me pull out my phone and take a picture of it really quick and send it to the witches.
The witches that are currently outside fighting.
Yeah, because I don't know. Well, yeah. I send it to Madame Laveau's granddaughter. With question marks.
Miss Sherry is out there fighting as well, so she
Well-
won't see this message.
I send it to some of my other contacts. I just do it like kind of like a group text. Because I assume that not all of my contacts are fighting.
You send out the message, and there's nothing back. No one has any idea of what this rune is.
God damn it. Well, shit, that's all I got. I don't know what it is.
When you look closer at it, you see that there's a letter M carved into the center.
There's an M here. Max, did you initial this?
It wasn't me, but I will put my hand on it.
Max, as you touch it, you feel a searing pain in your hand. It feels like you just put your hand on a stove. You pull it back and you have taken 1 superficial damage. And that rune is burned on your hand.
That's not great.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And I'll hold my hand up for the rest of the party to see. There's only one way to go, I guess.
Sable better fucking kick ass and take names.
Blood.
So we are descending into the depths.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does Sergei feel like with the hammer, he could get the altar moving again without touching it with his hands?
Sadly, it does not seem like it. It seems
Okay.
like this is sealed with magic on this side. This was a one-way entrance.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to trust Sable. She's pretty good in a fight.
She is.
I mean, she's not alone. We do
Oh.
have friends.
But it's true. Maybe
We are the
Dimitri
ones that
will
are
catch up
alone.
soon.
This is true. It's very true. Can I whisper to
I've-
my lighter and tell Jack via lighter phone to protect, to help Sable out?
I believe you mean Ray Ray.
Ray.
And Ray Ray is not attached to the lighter at this moment.
Oh, fuck.
You sent him out to murder the kindred who were out front.
I just thought while he was out, I could talk to him via the lighter.
Sadly not. He's not with it.
Damn. Fuck.
Sergei's gonna
As
pull
you
out
all-
his little Nokia fucking phone and start, T9 texting, send a message to Dimitri, get to the church as soon as possible.
As you try to send this text, you see on your phone that it is beeping and it shows no signal.
Fucking technology.
I've got us in a goddamn Faraday cage too. What is going on?
As you all
fucking
turn
know.
around and face towards the stairs again, heading down, you see there are lanterns lit, lighting the way dimly down the stairs into pitch black. The way
Cool.
behind you is sealed.
Nothing to do but to do it.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship to the sea, the stars, little light shines.
Before we
Stay vigilant. Their main goal may be to separate all of us. It is what I would do.
I'm moving a little bit closer to Sergei when he says that. Before we take off, I'm double checking everything. I want a stake easily accessible. I want to make sure my gun is reloaded and my armor is situated. And we're walking into a trap. This is gonna be bad, guys.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a trap for shizzle.
Now, I will remind the group, Nyx, you are -2 health at this point.
Oh, I got
Max, you are -1. And Sergei, you are down by 1.
All right, can I burn blood to heal that? Since it's superficial.
Wait.
Give a rouse check. Let's see.
And in third edition, you could just burn a blood point and heal whatever it was, however much you burnt. But I don't know how it works. But I will rouse, and I rolled a 7.
You are able to heal. You see
Awesome.
the burn on your hand does go away. Thankfully, the beast stays in check. It started to surface again, but you were able to push it back down, realizing that this is not the moment to go crazy.
I'm only situationally sane right now, guys. Let's get the move on this. Let's whatever's gonna happen, right?
Hey, at this point, yeah.
Sergei will take the lead.
I am Sergei's shadow.
I carry up the rear.
As you all descend into the depths of what seems like hell, into the depths of the darkness, walking for what seems like a very long time, let us cut up to Sable. Sable has just been thrown across the church. They have smashed into a few rows of pews and hit off of a pillar. We will not add any more damage for this, though. But in that same moment, Sable sees that the witches are thrown out the door. Save for one. A young witch, looking to be maybe about 16. Her neck has been snapped, and she's laying lifeless on the floor. West gets thrown into the door, and before it can even be seen, there's a stake stuck directly through his stomach. You see that he is turning gray. He is desiccating. But he is not dead. But he is going to be out of capacity for this. Well, well, well. Looks like it's only us, little one. Ready to die this time.
I'm already dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ, give me up.
Did that really throw you through a loop? Because I thought that was the most badass response
No, I
ever.
can't hear shit. I can't hear a fucking thing. Remember, I don't have my headset on. I can't hear shit.
I was typing the same thing. I'm already dead. That was cold.
That was like, BAM! Mic drop right there.
Alright, Sable, try again. Let's see if I can hear you this time.
Can you hear me?
You actually got quieter. You got quieter for me, and I turned you up.
Alright, let me mess around.
Yeah, I can't hear a damn thing.
Is this any better?
Tons.
Okay.
Barely.
Cool.
For right now, what I'm gonna have everyone else do in the group is I'm gonna have everyone else mute your mics except for Sable for this.
Try this. I just redid my settings a little bit.
Alright, go again.
Hello.
Alright, now I can hear you better.
Cool.
Alright, go ahead and repeat your line again now that everyone in the stream can hear it.
I'm already dead.
Well, that may be true, but I think the final death is calling your name at this point.
Too many promises left unkept that I have to take care of first. Maybe you should die.
Well, let's see to it. And he charges at you, knife in hand.
You said I was thrown amongst a bunch of pews?
Yes.
Can I leap behind one?
You are able to leap behind one that is near you.
Okay.
However, as you jump behind it for cover, he does vault over top. And with the hand that does not have a knife in it, he swings down to hit you. Go ahead and roll your dexterity.
Before I roll my dexterity, does that mean he is on top of a pew?
Nope, he is standing over top. He is standing behind you. He leapt over top of the pew.
So he left over top me?
Yes.
Okay. A 10 and a 9?
2 successes. Sadly, he had 4 successes.
Yeah, I
You-
can't do anything about that.
You try to reach up, you try to block your face, but as you go to block, his fist comes full force, smashing into the side of your head. Thankfully, you were able to brace enough to not bash off the ground. You're going to take another 1 damage for this.
Okay.
Is this all you plan to do? Just keep running? I thought I taught you better than that.
I mean, you taught me how to dodge a knife occasionally. Mainly, you just kind of taught me to kiss your ass.
Well, then how about you kiss it now? And maybe I'll let you lick my boot again.
No, thank you. You seem to have forgotten about me plenty enough, and I have found better employments.
Is there anything you're going to be doing here?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Thank you. Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna bump them.
You're swinging upward. Go ahead and give me that brawl and strength.
Wait, hold up. Fives. Are they successes or not? That's what I can't remember.
5s are a fail. Those are below the number.
Then 5 successes.
Mm. You swing up, catching him in his little smug moment. And you catch him squarely on the jaw. He got 2 successes, so he is still going to take 2 damage from that punch. He reels back for a moment, taking a step back. Now there's my little one. It's about time you started showing those teeth. And at that moment, he is going to use his speed. And he is going to attempt to stab you in the thigh. Go ahead and give me a dexterity roll.
One success and 1 failure.
He had 3 successes. You go to move, you realize that he has gotten faster in this newer age than he was quite a few years ago. His blade sinks right into your rib cage. If you still breathed air, the air would be flowing out of you and your lung would be filling with blood. But thankfully, you are not. That's going to be 2 damage since it is a bladed weapon. You are now down by 4. That means you only have 1 more health point before we start going into aggravated damage. And those can't be healed quickly.
still not standing near anything solid, is he?
He is standing right on top of you.
I mean, a wall, a half wall, anything like
There
that.
is the pillar next to you that you guys were crouched next to.
I'll take that. Alright then, I'm gonna use Shadow Cast. Let me roll a rouse for it. Success. Oh, with a lovely 6. So I am going to have his shadow grab his arms.
As his shadow grabs his arms, pulling them back, the knife slowly sliding out from between your ribs. You can finally feel like you're taking a breath again. He is restrained. Are you going to take any free shots while he's wide open?
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the stake out of my pocket.
Mm.
What would you like me to roll?
That's going to be just strength, because stake would count as a melee weapon. But I will say, you have lost quite a bit of blood. You are feeling a bit dizzy. It's going to be a -1 penalty.
Okay, does the stake give me any added bonus since it is a weapon, like a +1 or anything?
It negate. Since you have a 0 in melee, it doesn't really help you.
Okay. One success.
1 success. You stab into him. You were aiming for his heart, but you have absolutely missed. You were quite far off. As you look, you have pierced through his right breast. And the stake that was in your pocket is made of silver. However, that is still going to do 3 damage to him. And he glares at you. Do you really think these little shadows of yours are going to work?
Call it a sense of survival, but at least it's something.
Well, let me remind you where you learned this from. He is going to do the same. And he also succeeded on his rouse check. Your shadow also reaches up. And it drags you down so you are stuck on one knee. Now, here's the fun of this game. One of us is going to have to let go first. And considering that I am still feeling perfectly fine, while you've got that little hazy look in your eye, I have a feeling you're going to let go first.
I'm just gonna spit at his foot.
You're just spitting at him?
I mean, there's, at this moment, nothing else to do, and I don't particularly feel like acknowledging what he said.
As you spit at him, and his look gets a little pissed off, you feel the shadow that was gripping your gripping your right arm, pulls a little bit harder, yanking it to the ground. Still defiant. Always. No, Deku, this is not a smut story. You've missed the whole campaign. Catch up on YouTube, and then you'll catch us up. And as you two are stuck in this moment, waiting to see which one of you gives in first, you see a little red dot appears on his chest. He has not noticed it. You hear a small voice from the earpiece in your head. Shall we take the shot?
I'm not gonna respond, but I am going to take a nod.
As you nod, there is a loud ringing noise that goes through the church. You just hear a ping. You see a fairly sizable hole right through his shoulder.
I'm not laughing at you, but I heard the bang from upstairs. The microphone did not pick up the bang.
That's fucking rude. I guess I was too loud.
I think the sound filter picked it up.
It does that to me sometimes. And for the three of you, as you're heading down the stairs, you hear this loud bang go off. And it has you a bit worried, because Sable doesn't use a gun.
I'll definitely flinch, but we have much more pressing things to worry about. I wouldn't know anyway what it was, if it was like a gunshot or an explosion or...
Yeah,
And continuing on.
I wouldn't know.
Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't know either. I'm just like, well, let's hope that's not. Let's hope Sable's not on the receiving end of that.
We must simply believe in our comrade.
And in this moment, Sable, going back to you again, he grinds his teeth and he looks pissed. He uses... You know what? He's going to do a rouse check, in fact. Sadly, he fails at his rouse check, but he still uses all of his strength. And he is able to wrench free his one arm from the shadows. And he grabs a piece of wood from amongst the wreckage of the pews. Fine. If this is how you want this played, then that's where it'll go. And he is going to lunge forward with his free arm and try stabbing into you with this stake. You are still restrained, but you can use a rouse check to try and also break free a bit.
Could I just grab him again with my shadow since I have control of the shadow for one scene?
Sadly not. He's already broken control on this arm.
Oh, that's okay. That's a nat one.
With that is a bestial failure. For anyone in our audience who knows and who doesn't know, a bestial failure means that not only is Sable's hunger going to rise, but Sable is going to be acting a bit out of character. The beast is taking over And in this moment, when Sable is very injured, it is going to take hold and try to eliminate the threat. You are able to break almost completely free of the shadows, except for the ones still attached to your legs. You see the stake that you stabbed into him is still in his chest. Do you want to grab it and try and attack again?
Yes, and I'm really hoping I can predict what you're about to give me for statistics to roll.
Go ahead and give me that strength, but since the beast is in control, add one more dice.
Two successes.
2 successes, and he had 2 successes.
Really quick, sorry to sidetrack. Sable, what clan were you again?
Oh, the Sombre.
There we go. I just had viewer question asked that.
Oh, okay.
Ah. Gotcha. And as you do this, you were able to grab hold of the stake, and you stab back into his chest again. But this time you hit the mark. However, you were weakened. Your vision was not fully paying attention. As he got 3 successes, he stabs the stake into the wound where his knife was, and he rams it in hard. It feels like it touches your heart. You can feel the wood scrape against it. But your strike was true. You have punctured right through his chest. You feel like you're almost all the way through his heart, but your vision is starting to get blurry. You can see the skin on your hand turning gray. Give me one last strength and add your brawl to it.
Woohoo! Alright, so I have 2 successes and 1 critical success. So 4 successes in total, but 2 of them are critical.
Take the mic and go ahead and describe how you kill your sire.
I would love to say this is going to be something romantic or dramatic or something of that thing, but as much as I don't like the man, also don't despise the man in a way someone with standard emotions would. I see him as a piece of trash that needs removed, and I will take that stake and throw it through until I feel him stop putting pressure to the blade. I will then take it back out and put it back through one more time to verify he is gone before I start trying to move away from him. Mainly for my own self-preservation. I am very aware that I am hurt right now.
And in this moment, you have this one final heroic action. You have repeatedly stabbed through him with this stake. And as you are losing strength, your body slowly collapsing to the ground, you can see his face as it starts to deteriorate, as it looks like it's turning into dust. And he looks at you. Ah. Well, it seems you did learn something. Guess you win this round. And right before your head hits the ground and you fall unconscious, you see his skull turn into dust as it hits the ground. And for everyone who is unaware of what's going on, that in Vampire, the Masquerade, that when you are staked, unless you are low enough or your heart is penetrated by the stake, you will start to face paralysis. Mainly when it is a wooden stake, as the one that Lucian rammed into Sable's side. And Sable was already down to one last regular health point before they started going into dire straits. And Sable, as you hit the ground, your vision blacks out. What goes through your mind in those moments? As you are knocked into torpor, and you, for all intensive purposes, are unconscious, almost dead.
In the most logical sense possible. The main thing I think of is, these fuckers better get up here quick.
And with that, your vision blurs, and you go unconscious. As you can somewhat hear the church doors getting ripped back open. Max, Nyx, and Sergei, you have been walking down these steps for quite a bit. You finally reach the bottom, and there is a red steel door in front of you. There are flames lit to the side in braziers, and you can see that this is the only way to go.
Are there any markings or anything seen or unseen popping up on the door as I'm peeking over Sergei's shoulder?
Give me 1 second, I gotta adjust volume. You guys are a little louder than I hoped. Try again.
I want to check out the door and see either seen or unseen if there are any markings, glyphs, any of the same stuff from our that may or may not have been
Your other friend?
from the altar.
There we go. Okay, now we're good on volume. Thank you.
No
As
problem.
you are looking over this door, there are no markings on this one. This is a plain metal riveted door.
Well, nothing to do but to do it.
We'll paint that fucking door red. That's a little tacky, isn't it?
I mean, outside of the Rolling Stones.
They paint it, yes. Let's just go ahead. Grow tired of these. Is the door heavy?
This looks like it's going to be a very, very heavy door.
So, do you need me to roll a strength check to open it?
You will not have to do a strength check. You're a big man.
I'm gonna have my
Yes.
shotgun on the open portal then.
So,
If anything
Sergei, I'll
comes
go ahead
out,
and push
yeah.
through.
As you push open this door, you hear the loud breaking of the metal as it screams, grating while it's opening. You walk into a room where there is a different altar. Kneeling in front of this altar is the prince. Her clothing very, very tattered. She has wounds and puncture marks all through her arms and a pile of blood, or a pool of blood, all around her. Max, you notice that Erica is sitting upon the altar, smiling as she swirls a glass around. My. Aren't you all smart? Looks like you found the way in.
We got your invitation.
That you did. And in that moment, the door is forcefully slammed shut behind you. Nyx, give me a dexterity roll.
Fucking shit. Okay. 2 successes.
As the door slams shut, you go to spin around. You try to duck a little bit. There's a very, very large fist that comes accompanying this. As you are punched squarely in the ribs, knocking you to the side. Griff steps out from the shadows. One man rivaling Sergei's side.
You fucking.
Go ahead and mark 1 damage because he's just punching you.
You fucking whore punching a fucking lady. How fucking dare ya? Cunt ass bitch.
And in this rare moment where we rarely don't hear Griff speak. Huh. Lady. Bitch, you're nothing more than a tramp in some tacky clothing.
Oh, you're fucking gonna fucking get it, you piece of shit. And so are you, and I point to Erica. You're fucking gonna get it for that piece of shit witch that you fucking sent to kill my fucking bitch. You fucking goddamn piece of shit.
And in that moment, Erica smirks at you from on the altar. Wait a minute. That we sent to kill her? The reports say that your giant splattered her brains with a shield. With a door, actually. That he used like a shield.
You shut
like
the
he was
fuck
some
up, you bitch.
comic book superhero.
Listen here, you fucking whore. You don't get to say shit when you roped her the fuck in. I've got a bullet here with your fucking name on it after I take out dipshit over here.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned the bullet. We have 3 ready for you.
I don't give a shit. I just need one.
Go ahead and give me an awareness roll.
Hold on, where's my awareness? Okay.
1 sec.
1 success.
1 success. As you continue in typical Nyx fashion to mouth off, out of nowhere against the back of your head, you feel a gun pressed to it. Hey, little girl. Really gotta keep that mouth going, huh?
Yet you don't have the balls to stick it in the front of me, you fucking dick. I got more balls than you, and I don't even have them.
And as you say this, Derek, who is behind you, grabs hold of your hair very hard and walks around the front of you and presses a very large shotgun to your chest. When you look at it, this is not an ordinary shotgun. It has 2 barrels on top and 1 below. This isn't something you really ever see. It is a porcelain white. Looks almost like it's made of marble. And on the side of it is etched in a blood rune of the Camarilla. And he points it right at your chest. How's that for you? Better now?
I mean, I can tell you're compensating for whatever you got going on downstairs. Plus, I mean, I like the hair pulling, but your dick ain't big enough to get in me. So, no, not really.
Now, in this moment, as Nyx is having her confident streak, not realizing what's fully going on with her, Max and Sergei, what is going on with you two? You have just watched Nyx get hit and now has a very intimidating looking shotgun pointed directly at her chest.
The second anybody lays a hand on Nyx, let alone raises their tongue against her, I'm firing first and asking questions later. First opportunity I get, I'm aiming my shotgun at the biggest guy in the room and pulling the trigger.
Biggest guy in the room. That would be Griff.
100%.
However-
He's the one that laid hands on my girl.
There is a slight complication, though. He closed the door behind you guys, blocking out the last bit of light in this room, besides the flames coming from the altar. So go ahead and roll a firearms and resolve, since you're very committed to this action.
I'm gonna burn a willpower. I got 2 successes, 2 9s, and a 4.
2 successes.
And then
You
that one
fire.
willpower.
The first shot misses. You see it hits the wall, but in the muzzle flare, you can see him a little bit better. You fire a second time, and you catch him in the shoulder. His arm flinches a little bit, but it doesn't look like it affected him much.
And now I'm trying to duck for cover.
So can we see where Derek and Griff are at?
You can see Derek very easily because he is standing right in front of Nyx with the triple barrel shotgun directly against her chest. And you now have seen that Griff is no more than 10 to 15 feet behind you.
Quick side note, can you remind me how many bullets I have in my special gun?
Uno momento there. Eight.
There's 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. Continue.
Man, my options here.
What'd you say?
I'm weighing my options here.
And as you're doing this, Erica looks back at Max as she slides down from the altar and presses a knife to the prince's throat. Oh, little Max. Are you sure you really wanted to go this way? All it takes, one little cut, and your precious prince dies. All your order, all your talk of righteousness will be over. You'll have failed to protect the one thing you came here for.
So I'm going to start reloading my shotgun. And I'm going to slowly draw out as long as I can. No. You have no idea why I'm here. That's your problem and your hubris. You think you're in my head, and you have no idea what's going on right now.
Can I slowly pull out the gun out of my pants? Like, slyly pull it out of the hand?
And as she notices you doing this, and Derek notices it, she looks out at all of you. The first bullet that fires will end the prince's life. I don't need them anymore. And the boys are definitely strong enough and capable to take you too. So decide. Either you can put down your weapons, or I take your little tower and I break it.
Max, in a fit of pique, is going to slowly walk over and press his shotgun against the back of the prince's head, not Erica's, and say, "Not if I do the job first."
And I
Sadly, Max, you guys are very far away. She was all the way across the room by the
I'm
altar.
slowly walking towards.
Mm. And in that moment, she smirks at you. Gotcha. And she is going to quickly slip around. And she is stabbing through your wrist. You can try and give me a dexterity on this.
Not throwing away my shot. An 8 and a 5.
She had 4 successes. She moves, and she is stabbed right through your wrist. You can see the blade sticking out the other side. And in that same moment, she's going to glare into your eyes. Submit.
So what you're saying is her full attention's on Max right now.
Her attention is on Max.
Yes.
Griff has the triple-barreled shotgun directly against Nyx's chest, and Griff is within range of you.
So what if I wanted to double overhand throw my hammer at her while her attention is on Max?
I mean, you have a very high likelihood of also hitting Max.
Okay.
She is a small-framed person, and Max is small as well, but you would have a potential chance to hit her, but you would also then be exposing yourself to Griff, who is of an equal size to you, and is similarly injured. You're both down a health point, but you would leave yourself without your hammer, and him free to sucker punch the living hell out of you.
So I assume with Max doing this, Max, you just want to send it, right?
I'm playing defense right now. I am
Max, how many
absolutely
willpower
zero.
do you have left?
Right now I have 3.
I'm going to need you to roll those.
All 3 of them?
All 3.
7, 6, 1.
2 successes. That's a good chance there. As she is staring into your eyes and tells you to submit, it's not that she's dominating you, but you feel the beast rising up in you. And she has forcefully made your hunger go up by 2. You are now at 3 hunger The beast is gnawing at you, and she has pulled out an ability you did not know would happen.
Oh, I'm seeing red. I can barely concentrate on anything going on right now. I'm just trying to not fail here. Max will be. I mean, I'm pinned in my wrist. Probably drop my shotgun at this point. Yeah, almost feral, trying to get himself free and away like a cornered animal. Kicking and biting and scratching, and we're not quite frenzied, but we're almost there.
Sergei's gonna look Nyx in the eye and kind of give her that look like, "Can you handle him?"
I just give him the nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nod. Like, yeah, I got this.
Awesome.
Well, in that case, Sergei is going to spin and hit Griff with the hammer.
All right.
Assuming I'm close enough to hit him.
You are. Go ahead and give me strength. And add that melee. This is a hammer.
You've got to have like a 13-foot reach.
That is 4 successes.
And he only had 3. Your hammer collides right with him as he was getting ready to lunge in and hit you. You hit him square in the chest, and he stumbles back a bit. He is taking 2 damage from that. But he looks at you. Ha! Good. It's about time I got to play with someone my size.
Sergei's gonna look at him and be like, "Good, I'm going to fucking kill you like they killed your dog."
I'll find another. And in that moment, he is going to lunge back at you. And he has brass knuckles on as well. Go ahead and roll your dexterity.
1 fail, 1 critical success.
You're able to get the hammer up a little bit, but as you went high, he drops down low. He hits you in the sternum, and you physically feel your feet leave the ground. You're only going to take 1 point of damage from this, but you can tell that in this fight, you are not the Russian from Rocky. You are Rocky in this moment.
Well, we all know how that turned out.
Nyx, what are you doing now? You have seen 2 other fights erupt in this room.
Seeing as I was already reaching for the gun, I fully pull it out and stick it and hit the one dude's stomach and be like, "Tiny pee-pee man, go boom," and I shoot.
I will say you won't be able to fully make contact with this stomach, but I get the vibe.
What do I need to roll?
Give me firearm, and you know what? Add me some dexterity on there.
Okay.
Hello, Lucinda. Welcome back.
Give me some good shit on this roll. Can I re-roll?
You can re-roll up to 3. As long as it's not the blood die.
Don't worry.
And you got to spend a willpower.
I did.
Yes, you will be down another willpower.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. And he got 4.
Fucking... Don't forget that these are the special bullets.
Don't forget, he's using a shotgun that is a legendary based weapon. This was the weapon that was sitting in the La Laurie mansion, at the top of the stairs underneath the portrait. This was the one that was encased there.
Okay. And this has special bullets too.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, that is why I asked how many fucking bullets, and I made sure to put the special gun in my pants.
And he fires at the same time as you fire. Thankfully, your shot was able to stagger him a little bit. You got him, and he is going to take 3 damage for that. However, he pulls the trigger at the same time, and his shot hits you in the shoulder. The moment it hits, though, it feels like your arm catches fire, and you are also down 3.
So I take 3 damage.
You take 3 as well.
Fucking, I'm over.
And he looks down at you. Are we really gonna have a shootout?
Well, seeing as you can't please me any other fucking way, yeah, let's go, bitch.
And in this moment, Erica smiles, hearing all the chaos happening behind. She pulls Max closer by the blade stuck in his wrist. See what you've done now? Now you've led them both into this tomb.
Can I
Not
yell?
everyone
Can I
is
yell?
going to make it out of here.
Can I yell?
What do you say?
Can I yell to her and say, I came here by choice, bitch?
You're too far away to hear.
Damn it.
To give a layout here so everyone can understand kind of where we're at. So Sergei and Griff are still somewhat close to the door. Max and Erica are all the way across the room, right in front of the altar. And Nyx, you were knocked off to the left-hand side of the room. You didn't hit the wall where you see the brazier is at, but you are pretty close to it, and you are stuck there with Derek.
Okay.
And she continues whispering in Max's ear. All you had to do was just walk away. All you had to do was let us take control and get rid of this one. And none of this would happen. Speaking of which, weren't there 4 of you? Where's Little Miss Suit at?
I'm barely keeping my composure. I'm rocking back and forth, almost foaming at the mouth. The second she mentions Little Miss Suit, if I have the wherewithal, I'm going to pull a stake out. If I don't, I'm using my bare hands, but I'm going for her chest and neck area. I'm almost feral at this point. I mean, I'm freaking out. Everything's going against us, and now she's saying just the right things while she's boiling the shit out of my blood. If I could foam, I would probably be foaming at the mouth. I probably have blood spittle coming out. I'll show you, bitch.
Go ahead and attack with strength. And I'm not going to penalize you the way I was going to because you only have 1 strength. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be fucking nice.
Appreciation. I'm going to boop the snoot. Thank you, Killer. Thank you. I got away with that now, Nix. Huh? And I rolled a 5 on my 1 strength to die. I am not going to burn a willpower because I feel like I'm going to need my willpower soon. So I attack in some fashion and fail miserably.
Well, not completely miserably. You are flailing with this
It feels miserably.
with the stake. You are flailing with the stake. And you're able to get a shot or two into her arm. You do 3 quick stabs into her arm. But in this moment, with your blood boiling and your mind racing faster and faster,
Probably
not
running
sure what
down
you
my
can
own.
trust. Exactly. You feel as if you're getting close. You thought you were getting close to her heart. And you look and see that you've only punctured her arm. And she does look injured. But she looks at you and smiles. Where were you aiming, Maxie? It's not very good aim from you. I expected better. And she backhands you across the face. We're going to make that 1 damage. We're going to be polite. It's a backhand.
Correct. Ah.
So here we are. We have 3 separate fights going on at this point, and an unconscious Sable. Which one of the 2 of you would like to go next?
I'll go. First, I'm gonna rouse check for prowess.
Go ahead.
That's a success. And
Perfect.
now, let's see here. How do I... Yeah, I'm just gonna take another swing at him.
I will mention you're going to be at a -1 just because you are now stuck fully in close quarters with him.
Okay. Well, Sergei's gonna pull something else out of his bag of tricks. He's gonna think back to those 1960 national games where he was on the national sambo team, and he's gonna try to hit him with a head and arm throw.
Very well. Go ahead and mix that strength, that brawl, and add your potence.
I
Up
think I
to
max
10
out
dice.
I max out at 10.
Yes, up to 10 dice.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 normals and 2 criticals.
1 second, I lost.
So that's 6. No,
Ooh,
that's
If
8.
it's 2 criticals, it doubles, right?
It's 8.
correct. He also got a critical and 2 other successes. So he got 2, 4, 8 success, 6 successes there. How many did you have?
4 normal and 2 criticals.
So that's 8.
Yep. So you overpower him in this moment. You get him into that position. And as you go to throw him, he is still going to try. Sorry. Somebody was itching. He is going to try and grab hold of you. And he takes a weaker shot at your ribs again. You're going to take 1 point of damage for the punch, but you are able to throw him, or whatever it is that Sambo is. Go ahead and describe it to us.
There's a lot of throws in sambo I think that are similar to judo, so I'm just gonna like trap the wrist, trap over the head, pop the hip, and just drive him into the ground.
And as you had won this competition here, he is -2 again. And as his face collides with the ground, you can see that some of the flesh is coming right off of the bone. His eye socket starting to look pretty bloody. Nyx?
Did I bring my little bag of tricks that had my stuff that I got from Madame Laveau's granddaughter?
I don't know, did you? I know you came in here with quite a few guns. Kinda hard to carry a lot of stuff.
I mean, it was a bag.
And where are you storing said bag?
A fanny pack.
So a fanny pack on the front of you.
Yeah.
Interesting style choice for Nyx.
Listen here. We're not questioning her style choice after the trauma she suffered 2 episodes ago.
In that moment, Derek is going to smirk at you. You really brought a fanny pack to this? What the fuck are you, some type of tourist here? What's next? You're gonna pull out the camera and the Mickey Mouse fucking ears?
Well, you are pretty goofy, so maybe, because I want a picture with your fucking dead body. And I zip
And
it
what are
open.
you trying to pull out of said bag?
I zip it open and pull out the healing potion I had in there and pop it open and chug it.
That's gonna help a good bit there. That's gonna take away that 3 damage from before. You're still down by 2. But as you are drinking, he is going to get a free attack. And he's gonna smack the shit out of you with that shotgun. And you're gonna take 1 point of damage for getting clocked in the face with that.
I just look up at him and laugh and go, "You fucking cunt ass bitch." And just start like remembering I just forgot her name. Oh my god, hold on. Morgana's death, and it unlocks like a crazy, like the crazy in me, and I'm just laughing like as I stare at him with blood dripping down, going, "You're fucking gonna get it." Can
Hello,
that
Bella. Welcome in.
can that instill just a little bit of fear in him, intimidation, just a little bit?
No. You're a little woman. You're tiny compared to these men.
So, just the fucking batshit crazy. I'm going batshit crazy. Please.
The man damn near almost blew your arm off.
And I'm still walking. That should be
No.
crazy. That's come on. That
No.
should
No.
fine. I'll figure something else out to scare the living daylights out of him and make him fear me.
Don't really think you're going to make an older vampire of a 9th generation fear a 12th or a 13th generation vampire, especially after he has a holy base weapon
And I have
and is definitely short of it.
and I am holding a fucking vampire hunting weapon as well.
Yeah, but his is a lot bigger. You only got lucky last time because he hit you in the arm.
Again,
A chest shot may not be one you get up from.
he's compensating for something.
I can compensate all I want.
Just
you'll still be nothing but a rotting pile of flesh when I'm done.
if you can kill me, then you at least finish at something. That little Peter sure doesn't seem like he's gonna finish.
Anyways, since you're mouthing off and you weren't prepared for an attack, he's gonna fire again.
I'm gonna dodge this
Go ahead
shit.
and give me that dexterity there.
2 successes.
5 successes.
Fuck you, bitch. You cheated.
How did I cheat? I've given you this whole time to come up with a strategy and do something. You've just run your mouth.
Listen. I am playing to my character.
Your character is mouthy, but your character's not going to be doing well.
Lay
He
it on.
fires right at your leg. But he doesn't use the shotgun this time. He uses his pistol. And he puts 2 bullets in your leg. Making that 2 damage for you. And dropping you to 1 knee.
You motherfucker. That's all I gotta say, you motherfucker.
And he smirks at you. You look a lot better on your knees now.
Oh, you fucking did it, you piece of shit. You fucking look better with no face. Can I shoot at him?
Go ahead and take your shot.
Firearm and dexterity?
Yep.
I have 3 successes.
And he only got 2. So you miss his face. But you hit him in the shoulder. And this time you really see what these bullets are doing. You see as it hits, it hisses like there is acid coming out of it. And he is going to take -3 damage on that, as it looks like his shoulder is slightly starting to disintegrate.
How's that feel, fucker? Feel pretty good?
It seems somebody else brought something fun to the fight.
I certainly did bring something fun to the fight, you piece of shit.
And yet again, we're going to switch past Erica and we're going to go to Griff. And now he has been grappled by Sergei. And he has had his face smashed off the ground. Sergei, this is going to be a contested strength check here. As he is going to push his way up and attempt to grab you and throw you into Nyx.
I get to add potence to this too, right? Since I'm running prowess right now. Any
That is
strength check,
correct.
right?
That is correct. Don't remind me.
Alrighty. So that'd just be what? Strength plus my potence?
Correct.
3 successes.
He got 2 successes and a crit.
Oh, shit.
He pushes his way up. He headbutts you into the face. And by your arm, he grabs you and throws you towards Nyx. Thankfully, he did not succeed enough to fully launch you into Nyx. But you definitely clatter next to her. And you are going to take 2 damage for the punch, or for the headbutt, and hitting off the ground. Knock, little Russian.
I just lean over. I lean over to Sergei and go, "Don't worry, Russian bear. I know he's a pussy and he'll lose.
Sergei just smirks. Then he looks at Griff. He's like, "Come, I will teach you how to throw someone again."
He is going to go ahead and charge towards you.
Would
Max,
I
how
be
you
able-
holding up there?
Max has had better days. This is grueling. Max is not made for this. Max is not built for this. Max does not like anything about this and is trying to push through with force of personality and strength of character. I'm stabbing as hard and as fast as I can, and basically just willing the stake to do the work. I have no strength. I have no melee. Yeah, and like I knew we were getting into this, but here we are. We're in the middle of it, and my blood is boiling, literally boiling. I probably have little red blood sweat coming off of my forehead right now. And again, every word I'm screaming, everything I'm saying is just blood speckled phlegm and spit coming out. And vampires don't have to breathe. They don't have to spit. Like, I have no control over it. It's just happening.
Yeah. She grabs hold of your head and smashes it off the altar. You are taking 2 damage because she is going to smash you off of it twice. And your vision's feeling a little more red than normal. And
I
Sergei,
believe
what were
that-
you going to do when you were attacked? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I believe that fills me up. I'm going into aggravated damage now.
Damn, already.
If my notes are right, that's 5 from last session. Or no, I did heal up, didn't I?
You did heal, that is correct. You were only at 3 damage.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes. Sergei, what were you going to do as Griff comes charging in at you?
So he's coming charging at me. He threw me towards Nyx. So now I'm over there near Nyx and Derek, right?
Mhm.
I would like to return the favor, if possible, intercept his charge and hit him with like a some kind of like leg reap toss and throw him into Derek.
Hmm. And as Derek was getting ready, he started aiming the shotgun back at Nyx's head. Go ahead and roll me that strength, that brawl, and add the potence up to 10 dice.
That's 4 successes.
4 successes. Do you want to re-roll anything?
Do it.
Sure. Sure. What is that? Up to 3 dice for 1 will point?
Up to
Willpower?
3. Yep.
That's 2 more successes, so 6 in total.
6 successes. And as you grab hold of him, you leg sweep and you start throwing him in the direction of Derek. But he was able to grab hold of your arm and he tries to catch himself. But sadly, his head ended up between the shotgun and Nyx. And when Derek pulls the trigger, Griff's entire head erupts as a bloody, visceral mix. Nyx, you are sprayed with blood, bone. Shrapnel hits you in the shoulder, but not enough to do real damage. And Sergei, you are holding what is left of Griff's dead body. And Derek just looks. God damn it!
I just burst out laughing and turned to Sergei and go, nice one, and fist bump him.
Sergei's holding Griff's body in one hand, fist bumps Nick's. Doesn't look at Derek. He's looking straight at Erica in the eyes and just kind of drops Griff's body.
Looks back. She looks a bit worried. A little more worried. She was hoping they would keep them a little bit more busy for her. Let us cut over to our unconscious Sable. Sable, as you are unconscious, as your body is weary, you feel heavy, you cannot move to grab the stake out of your cell. However, give me 2 rouse checks back to back.
Well, so 1-1 and 1-10.
That's going to equal itself out there.
Thank you.
You awaken, taking a sharp breath as you feel this stake ripped out of your ribs. You don't know how long it's been. You don't know anything of what has been happening downstairs. You know not whether your allies are alive or not. All you can see is West's face over top of you as he has ripped the stake out. And he's like, oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, you're alive, right? We're good?
As alive as one can be this evening.
He presses pressure to the wound on your ribs. He's like, yeah, you're still bleeding. You're not doing good here.
In the most crude way possible, can I rip up a piece of fabric to basically stuff and wrap?
Absolutely. You rip the lower part of your suit jacket, pulling it off with ease as you are wadding it up to press it into the wound. And West points towards the witches. Hey! Hey! She needs blood, somebody! We need her back up! And one of the older witches comes on over. He's a man in his mid-30s. He leans down and offers his arm to you. Drink as much as you need, ma'am.
I push it aside. I can't take it.
That is fair. Let me take a look here. And why is it you are not able to take such thing?
Because I'm complicated when I eat. Because I'm an extortionist, I gain my blood from usually employment through my employers directly for actions I have performed for them.
Currently, as you know, your employer is on their deathbed. Almost dead.
That does not matter to the feed style, sadly.
And currently, I believe you are also under the employment of Max, who said you are allowed to feed. Hello, Malone. Lovely to see you, my friend. It's been too long.
I mean, I can tell you want me to take the food, and I will take the food, but in theory, it's oddly specific in its writing on how it works.
Very well. Then you are unable to. And you just lie there, still in and out of consciousness, not really able to do much. You were just forced to lay there and accept the situation as it is.
I mean, I still have 1 superficial damage. Wouldn't I still be up?
I mean, you're able to stand up, but it's not a very steady up.
Um,
Really quick, does willpower uh bypass feeding type requirements?
Sadly, the only time that willpower would bypass uh, feeding requirements is in the case of a frenzy. And sadly, Sable has not used enough of their willpower to go into a frenzy.
oh, I still have 4 left. Can I mumble for the witches to give me something for pain? Like an herb on the wound itself?
Miss Sherry comes on over to you, and she nods. Yes, child, we brought some stuff. And she presses a medicinal herb into the wound. As she does this, she points to your face. Now don't you bite me while I do this. We still kick your ass. She forces her fingers into the wound, pushing this medicinal herb deep inside of the wound. And she mumbles a little bit. Sable, you're gonna get back 2 health from this. But it is going to sting like a motherfucker. And as you look, your skin is definitely going to scar in that spot.
That's fine. I don't care about that. I'll take the fact I have slightly more health. Does anyone know where the other 3 are?
Wes looks at you. They went down there under the altar, and then when we got our asses kicked by that dude, that got shut.
I am gonna walk back to the altar while I at least rewrap the fabric around the wound. Not per se stuff it, but just so there's something over top of it. And look at that altar.
What are you looking at the altar for?
To see if I can move it.
As you try to move the altar, it doesn't seem to really budge. It feels like it wants to, but it is just not going, and you just don't have enough strength for it. But as you're trying to push this thing, you see Dimitri with Carl draped kind of over his arm, stumbling through the door. All right, where is everyone? Why am I here and there's only you?
Well, if you would like to move this piece of altar, we could probably find the other 3 in theory.
Ah, sounds good. He looks to Wes. Take care of knockoff blade. And he drops Carl right on West. And sadly, West is a tiny guy, and he gets kind of crushed for a moment. He's like, "Ow, fuck!" And Derek comes right up, and he grabs the edge of the altar, and he just rips this thing right off the ground. And you can hear a sizzling sound as he is touching it, and it sounds like he is getting burnt, but he doesn't care. He rips and tears until this altar comes flying off and smashes into the back wall of the church. And happy Sunday, Bella. Lovely to see you. And he looks. How? I was that hot. Ow! Your door is open. There.
Much appreciated. Either vodka or Russian women when we get back. The choice will be yours.
I say both.
Perfectly acceptable. And I'm going to venture very quickly down those stairs.
And as you are going down, He is following in tow. He looks to west again. Make sure that one doesn't die. He killed enough today. He gets my respect and he gets a drink. He nods to him. And as you two are descending down the steps, you arrive at this giant red door. And Dimitri looks you. I not touch door this time. I not get burned twice.
I'll nod in agreement to that, quite honestly, and touch the door this time.
As you touch the door, there is no sizzle. There is no painful pain. However, the door seems to be a little heavy and hard to push. Dimitri, as he has seen that the door did not burn you, agrees to come on over and pushes the door open as well.
Can I
And
stop him for one quick second before he opens that door?
Sure, why would you like to stop him?
Because I want to cast Shadow Cloak before I even do that.
Very well.
It doesn't require a rouse roll. I do not double checking.
Correct.
Nope, it's free.
That is correct. And as you go invisible, and all that is heard is this door creaking open as everyone looks up to see Dimitri walking through the door.
Oh my goodness, it's the other Russian bear.
Sergei has this huge smile on his face.
I'm smiling with him.
While you're smiling,
I'm smiling in pain.
sorry, I had to adjust the volume again. I forgot Rowan's no longer talking. Or not as much, we're good. Or actually, wait, I can cheat this. I usually have Noli up pretty high because he's usually quieter, but tonight he's actually the loud one.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. I
I'm all
appreciate
wired
that
up for
very
my
much.
football game.
Good. See, we're just going to have football games all the time now.
Rose, you just became my best friend. That's what I've been saying my whole life. Why doesn't
I
my
don't
team
like
just win
sports, but,
football
you know,
games all the time?
I'm not a sports person, but, you know, I'll cheer for you. And quick pause here because we're at the 2-hour mark. I do want to mention to everyone that we are still doing these streams, or this is the last night for our Toys for Tots charity event. Here in a little bit, we are going to go ahead and pick our winner for this for a $20 gift tonight. If you would still like to donate, though, there is a link at the top of the chat there, and if you donate, you will get added into that raffle. So, in a little bit here, we are going to go ahead and pick the winner, but go ahead and take a look if you would like to. As Dimitri walks into the room, Sable able to quietly slip through without being seen. He looks and he sees the scene that's played out before him. Sergei looking a little worse for wear, been punched down a little bit. Sees Nyx is stuck on her, or is down to her knee, pretty bloody, and holding her arm that's, you know, or trying to hide her arm that's still kind of wounded. And sees the big man with his shotgun and pistol. And he also spots the hammer. This looks like the right type of party.
Fuck yeah, it is, big bro.
Dimitri, help Nyx with tiny dick. Sergei's gonna look at Eric. He's like, I'm going to go kill that suka now. And he's gonna start walking that way. And as he starts walking that way, he's gonna start quietly singing a lullaby that it's a Russian lullaby that they use to scare kids of, like, it's kind of like the Big Bad Wolf. He's just like, Баю, баюшки, баю, не лохища на краю, предан царенький волчак, You cause such shock. And he just keeps repeating that over and over again as he walks towards her.
In this moment, Erica is now feeling a lot more nervous. She expected Sable to be dead. She expected Dimitri to be dead. She expected only to have to get rid of the three of you. In that moment, she stabs into Max's wrist again. Max, you are able to try and use your dexterity to move out of this, though.
100%. I've got 2 dots in dex. Let's go. 9 and a 1.
Ooh, and she got a 10 and a 1. So, it equals out. She stabs into your wrist, but it's not very deep. It is 1 damage. However, as she stabs into you, you could see that there is fear starting to shift in her eyes.
I can probably see that, but it's not registering because, again, all I'm seeing is red mist.
Can I see it from Max?
Not from your angle.
Damn it.
You still have a big ass person in front of you.
But can I see it since I'm walking directly towards her?
You're walking up from kind of behind her, so you're not able to see it, but you can see that there's some desperation in her stabs.
I will try to adjust my staking instead of going in an overhand motion. I'll try stabbing her in the side. I don't even know. Like something different.
Go ahead and roll for me.
Oh. Woohoo! I rolled a 9.
Are is Max and her like just standing next to each other?
They are
Like,
tangled
what
up
is
together.
We're in Mortal Kombat right now. Yeah, rolling
She
around.
has a blade through his arm,
Yeah,
and he has a
that-
stake
yeah.
in her shoulder, but it is now moved into her stomach. He's gotten a good shot. He got her in the stomach. She's gonna take another damage point for that.
I'm contributing.
And in this
Sorry.
moment, Dimitri looks at the hammer. Hey, Sergei, can I use this for a moment?
Yes. Use till your heart is content.
And he picks up your very, very large, very hefty hammer, reminiscent of the hammer from Bloodborne, the Kirk hammer. If any of you have played the game, you'll know it.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite weapon.
And he wields this with one hand, and he fucking boomerangs it at Derek's head. And as it hits, Nix, you see he drops the shotgun as he reels backwards after being clocked by this hammer.
I grab the shotgun too. Is it within reach?
Oh, it's within reach. Absolutely. He was right there with you.
Oh, I grab it. And I take it. So he dropped to the ground, right?
He is currently on the ground, bleeding from a head wound.
Has the hammer
To put it
passed?
mildly.
Has the Kirk hammer passed me? Where I can
It
safely...
is currently stuck in the wall.
Can I step over him, kind of like foot on each side of him?
Hmm?
Can I stand up and like kind of walk over and step right above him where I'm like looking down on him and his body's between my legs?
What would you like to do?
You know, I might have looked good on my knees, but you look fucking better on the ground laying there. And I put the shotgun to his head. You look even better with no head. So that yapping mouth of yours stops talking. And I fire.
Fire. You flew off one last time. And you see a holy burst of energy that lights up the room a good bit as he turns immediately to ash. He has taken over 10 points of damage and is automatically dead.
Sweet. Can I look at Erica now?
You can, however, I will warn you the shotgun is empty.
I don't need the shotgun. I toss it to the side and I just look at Erica and be like, you fucking ready to shit your pants, you fucking bitch?
Now.
Oh, no.
Listen,
no.
I still have your friend Max. I've still got little Maxie here.
Well,
If I'm dying, one of you is dying with me.
Listen here, bitch. From what I can see, shit's hit the fan and things aren't going your way. Now you fucking let go of Max there, and we might think about letting you off easy. Emphasis on might, bitch. And you know what?
Max, you have left before we go to aggravated?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. What was that?
I was saying, how much more health do you have before we go to aggravated?
2. I am down 3. I have 5 hits. 5 health.
As Nyx is mouthing off, she takes the dagger out of your wrist and plunges it into your stomach, taking another damage point. I told you if I die, one of you is dying. And it looks like Max is the one coming with me. Sable, I will also mention that you are still invisible at this point. You have not been detected.
Shit, really? Ooh.
You are still under Shadow
start
Cloak. She has
creeping
not
my
seen it.
way towards her?
Mm-hmm.
Until I'm in range of her, the back of her head, actually.
And as you do this, are the rest of you closing in as well?
Oh yeah, I've been on the way.
And I
And
just
you've
point.
made a...
I just point my pew pew. That's not empty. I've only used 2 shots. I still have 6 shots left.
Indeed, but I still will remind you she is directly right on top of Max. Be careful with your shots or you're taking 2. And Dimitri is just leaning against the door frame, just smirking. This reminds me of home.
I yelled to Sergei, make sure I get a clean shot of her.
Just gives you a thumbs up. Sergei's got a special plan.
One, she is completely trapped by you all.
Do it.
Would you like to go first, Sable?
Oh, absolutely. I want to swing at her head.
Really quick. Do me and Sergei know that Sable's there? Like, we know she's there.
That is actually a no. You guys do not
we
know she
don't.
is there.
Okay.
No, she was hidden.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'm risking it for the biscuit. I just don't particularly care with this.
I hope Sable heard me say, make sure I get a clear shot of her.
Oh, don't worry. You'll
That
get a
sounds
clear
like lot
shot
of
if it
dice.
goes
I'm a
my
little
way.
scared.
One, do I have to go higher?
Please speak more into the microphones part or wherever you're speaking.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Oh, so the
I'm
microphone
guessing
will
you
not
are
be
coming
loud,
in
will not be
full
loud.
force, swinging your fist as hard as you can.
Correct.
Out of nowhere, all 3 of you just see her head fucking snap back and smacks off the altar.
Yeah.
Everyone now gets the point that there is 4 people in the room, not 3. Continue
turn?
on. I'm allowing this slugfest here.
Yeah, you ready for your clear shot, Nix, if this works out?
Fuck yeah, I am.
So, question. Prowess, does that last the entire encounter?
Entire encounter.
Okay. Sergei, so when she hit her, did she fall down or is she still standing?
Still standing. She is currently holding on to Max a little to hide her at this point, realizing that she is in for a bad time.
Sergei will put one hand on her shoulder, and I want to take my right hand and reach into her back and go through her back and grab her spine directly.
Very
And then-
well, in
then-
a Mortal Kombat-esque style.
If I can, then I want to lift her up over everybody's head by her spine.
That's metal as fuck.
Continue on.
that is my shit.
1, 2, there's 2 criticals. 3, 4, 5, 4 normals. 1, 2 criticals.
So 8 again.
Continue on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lift her up by her spine, so Nyx has got a clear shot, and wink at Nyx. Cause surely, if she's above all our heads, Nyx doesn't worry about hitting us.
Very true, and she is looking down at Nyx, and you can see a fear in her eyes.
Oh fuck yeah, bitch. That's what I fucking want to see. Any last words, you fucking cunt ass bitch?
I should have killed each and every one of you that first night. I should have had them descend on all of you.
Up, time's up. I don't like your yabber. Fuck off. I shoot her in the head.
As you shoot her with this vampire gun, you hear the shot ring out. You see it pierces through her face, going out through her jaw. And it looks like her entire skull is just deteriorating, starting to melt onto the floor. Max, what are you doing in this moment? You have now been let go. You still have a knife stuck in your stomach.
I'm still wielding a stake.
You are still wielding the stake.
I'm going to try to blast her with it, especially if she's just being held in the air. Again, I really don't care where it hits. I'll aim center mass, but if it hits her in the side, if it hits her in the hip, Max is just looking to do some damage. It's more an emotional attack than a physical one.
And you stab her directly through the chest. Sergei is covered in blood as the blood from where the stake punctures just runs down onto his face. And she is dead.
And I'm going to fall to my butt and hands and legs, leaning back. Almost like I would be tired, but I don't need to breathe or anything.
Give me one quick moment, and then let me paint a little scene for you. It is first time to pick a winner here.
Good luck.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
I volunteer as tribute.
I
I volunteer.
Don't worry, I'll
Damn
be
it, now
your
I gotta
PETA.
go fall in love with Pete. I was just gonna make a PETA joke, dang.
I'll be your PETA.
I love PETA. Doesn't that stand for people eating tasty animals?
I was thinking the bread, but okay.
I was thinking the Wildlife Foundation.
I know. That's my joke whenever someone brings up PETA. I'm like, you talking about the bread, right?
Pita bread.
Two of you go ahead and, all of you roll me 2 dice
Why
and
don't
add
I?
the numbers together.
2 dice and do what?
Well,
Roll 2 dice and add the numbers together.
15 for me.
17.
11?
You have 15. We have an 11,
17 and a 12.
17 for me.
17, and a 12. And our winner, by random draw, everyone saw my eyes were closed, and I will show you. All of these were flipped upside down. I could not see names. It is our resident bat. Wes gets
Congratulations,
to win
Wes.
a
Let's go,
$20
Wes.
gift. Thank you to everyone. Let me make a note of that so I can reach out to the cute boyfriend and let him know that he won a gift. Damn, this means I owe him 2 Christmas gifts now. Fuck. But I would like to say thank you to everyone who has contributed to our Toys for Tots event. You guys have made this year the best year yet. Truly, I do not know how the hell is it that in just over a year, or just coming up on 2 years of streaming, going into 3 years, that we went from originally raising $100 the first year, $250 last year, to $310 or $330 this year. You all are the most incredible people I could ever meet, and some of the best friends I could ever have. Thank you so much for bringing a great Christmas to everyone here. Now let me get these back on the tree, and then we will continue on here. Or at least, fuck it. No, I'm busy. Cancel that. We're going to continue going. I'll fix it later. Max.
Rose.
You're
Rose.
feeling fucked up. You're feeling
Very.
fucked up. Your willpower is low. You are almost in a frenzy. And as you see, the prince is shackled there in place. They are not really moving much. They're shaking a little bit. The world fades out from around you. You don't hear the cheers, the laughter, and the joy coming from the other 3 as they're enjoying this kill. Instead, you see that ghostly white figure appear again. It is a woman with blonde hair, wearing a white dress and no shoes. She walks out from behind one of the pillars and walks towards you. The choice is here, Max. You and everyone in this room are the only ones who know about the prince's whereabouts. You're the only one who knows whether she lives or not. The council is dead. Only Erica remains, and she is still in critical condition. Will you seize power? Will you take what you want? Or will you stay her little lapdog?
I
And
stare
as
the
this
ghost.
is happening, she is just slowly walking around you, repeating this. Your Malkavianness has finally caught up to you. Your illusions have worked their way inside.
I kind of stare her in the eyes as she's walking around me. I'm getting my wits back about me, right? Kind of coming down from frenzy. Or am I still kind of...
Your
Puffin'
blood
and
is still
puffin'.
raised, but you're not in a frenzy state.
All right, so
All
I'm
you
still
ever
huffing.
wanted.
I'm
Go ahead.
still huffing and puffing and riled up, and I just look her right in the eyes and say, it was never a choice. And then I slowly walk over to Sergei's shotgun, and I pick it up and make sure there's bullets in it.
And as you're moving, to you it feels like time is slowed down.
Oh, I'm
To
going
you it
very slow
feels
and methodical.
to you it feels
Almost.
like everything is moving at a pace that would rival that of a snail's. To everyone else in the room, you immediately see Max moving at supernatural speed. You see he has the shotgun in hand. He has checked it. And Max, what are you doing?
Well, I slowly, calmly, not slowly, calmly, I slowly, angrily saunter over, stalk over, and all I see is a baby deer, and its leg is broken, and it's sitting right in front of me. There's only one thing you do with a baby deer. I mean, you can't just let it suffer, right? And I put the shotgun right up against probably her temple and just pull the trigger until it stops going.
Loudly in the room,
Click, click, click.
you just hear the sound of shells going. It's only got 2 shots in it, as we've been told. But it fires twice. And you hear that little voice in your ear again. Welcome home, Prince. And all 3 of you and Dimitri look as you see that Max has absolutely killed the Prince of New Orleans. The Camarilla leader is gone. And Max, as you have pulled this trigger, your brain clears finally. You are free of the compulsion. You are free of the frenzy. And all you see in front of you is the prince's lifeless body laying there. And you are covered in blood.
I'll drop the shotgun almost reverently and then just lean against the altar and get the biggest, most shit-eating smile across my face. And just sit there.
So what story are we telling them?
Good question. I haven't thought that far yet.
Sergei's gonna look at Sable and see what Sable's reaction to this is.
Sable has a very genuine grin of amusement. I just kind of mumble. Max needs a better tailor now.
I know some people.
And as this is happening, you hear West and Carl stumble down the stairs. They fucking just clatter down. They roll in the room, they hit the ground, and they're just looking like, so we missed a party, it looks like. Wow, that's a lot of dead.
That is a lot of dead.
Has anybody
Sergei
got a drink?
Sergei will look at Dimitri and be like, "Seems we were too late."
We were really.
It seems she was dead before we arrived. Shit happened.
All we could do was avenge her. We could not save her.
And Carl, kind of getting the gist of this, he looks up and he's like, oh. So this is what we motherfucking doing.
This is what we're
He looks
motherfucking
at
doing,
you,
Carl.
Max. He looks at you, Max, and he goes, Fuck it. I ain't seen a goddamn thing. Good to be working with you, sir. The bar's still mine, though, correct?
Max is kind of in shock.
I'm just
Will,
gonna look at him in that moment and be like, the bar is still yours. My friend needs a moment.
Cool. Cool.
As
And
long
West, realizing what happened, kind of just looks a little shocked. And he wants to speak up about the fact that he almost got shot for killing, or for killing one of his kind, or killing someone, you know, in such a wild fashion. But he just looks to Max and he like puts a thumb out like, we good?
I just look to him and go, Wes, let's talk about what we were going to discuss earlier about a little kitty for me.
You know, that's a funny thing. That's a funny thing. You should come upstairs. You
Yes.
should come upstairs.
Yeah,
everyone.
I think we should definitely go upstairs. And I kind of usher Carl and Wes upstairs and look back at Sergei and Sable and go, you got him right.
Sergei will nod.
Max is standing up and walking over to lean on Sergei, taking more than an arm.
Almost being carried. Almost.
We have to pretend to be respectful now, so I would prefer it if I was not carried like an infant in your large.
Let's say that he is
swollen
arm
arms.
around your waist. We're gonna go arm around your waist, your arm up over his shoulder. Kind of like you would see in like an action movie towards the end, where both the main characters are just fucked up and they're just leaning on each other to kind of get out the door.
So, Max, was this always the plan, or did it change sometime?
Sergei, all I ask, my friend, is that you trust me. The plan is still in motion.
Very well. I will trust you.
You done
And
good
as
tonight. You done real good.
you two walk out, Dimitri walks over to that really fancy shotgun. He picks it up and he's like, "This is mine. I take." And then he grabs the hammer. "I'll take this up for you. However, about this." And he takes a cigar from his pocket, goes ahead and lights it. And he is just smoking. And he throws the cigar directly onto Erica's body, which catches fire pretty quickly. "Now we go."
Yes, just like home.
Except for not so fucking cold.
True. Do not let anyone see you take that shotgun. They'll probably want it back, but I will consider it fair compensation, brother.
Da, I will gladly keep secret. And as everyone heads upstairs, Nyx, as you are sitting there with West, Carl, and a severely fucked up Jack. He's not feeling great. West is telling you about a cat that he had recently found out in the park. And he's like, yeah, there was a bit of a larger cat that was in the park. It's not something massive, but it is a bigger cat. You ever heard of an ocelot?
Yeah. By the way, Jack, why don't you go see my girl, Madame Laveau over there? She'll take care of you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Did someone say revolver ocelot?
We were getting to that, Sergei.
West writes down an address for you and hands it to you on a piece of paper. That's where I was staying at. Go pick it up there. I put it in a cage for you. I was planning to bring it, but I figured in the middle of all this would not be a good place for it.
Thank you, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, it's not going to be like my bats, but you can technically feed it your blood if you want and kind of bind it to you, but it's still going to have its own willpower and it can kind of decide if it's going to listen or not.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Cool, that's yours now.
And don't worry, I'll remind Max about certain things.
He kind of looks towards Max and he kind of like hides behind you and Carl. Right. Anyways, this has been fun. I loved getting to fight the giant dog. I loved getting my ass kicked. I loved getting stabbed tonight. But I'm gonna head on out of here now. I think there are some new cities that could use a bat.
Well, just know I'm gonna put in a good word for you.
As you're saying this, he's already trying to move slowly towards that door. His eyes not leaving Max. He's like, I'm going.
I just chuckle and let him go. By the way, Carl, was there anything that happened at your bar that we might need to address later?
As far as I know, there wasn't nothing that happened. All the fighting was out here. But, like I said, I'm cool with you guys being in charge. I like you all. You all actually know how to put your foot down. You're not like, Miss Hoity-Toity down there. She never liked to get her hands dirty. She never came to see old Carl or say hi.
Well, you know I'm coming in to say hi to you and to Jack. That's a promise. As long as you make sure I got a spot on your stage every once in a while.
You know, I have an open spot for a band this week.
I'm gonna take you up on that offer and keep the drinks coming, bitch.
He kind of just flops onto his ass. He's just sitting there. He is tired. He is worn out. He is not a man who is very much accustomed to having to go and do all this fighting.
Well, what's the matter, Grandpa Blade? This little action got you all worn out?
I swear to God. If it wasn't for being tired, I'd spank the living shit out of you.
I just flop down beside him and be like, if it wasn't for tonight, I might slap the silly out of you too, Grandpa.
And he kind of just, lays there on the church floor, just relaxing a bit.
It is not a horrible idea that our sleepy friend has given us, that maybe making our way back to a safer location, such as a base we have been frequently using, to get folks safe and cleaned up would not be a bad idea.
Can we make a stop for my kitty?
I'm gonna sigh. I'm going to agree with it, but I'm gonna sigh.
I love you, Sable. And I outstretch my arms like I'm trying to air hugging the air as if she's there as I'm laying there.
Hey, Sergei, can we rely on your troops to do a sweep through here and make sure we didn't miss anything?
Yes, we can. Dimitri will take care of.
Yes, I will take the last remaining car and we take care of this. Fuck, this is a lot of bodies to put in a church.
I'm going to look at him and be like, if extra hand, I can give you a phone number.
He claps you on the back, and it makes you stagger forward a few steps, and he laughs.
You are good, suit. But, I think you need a rest. You look a little fucked up. We take care of. This is just like end of war. A lot of bodies we must take care of again.
Very familiar to that church in Moscow at one time.
Yes.
And as
I'll
everyone
nod
starts to
in
head out,
positive.
ooh, actually, there's something we have to address. Nyx,
What? What did I do?
as you guys are walking towards the front door, you see the witches around the body of a young 16-year-old girl. There's blood pooling from her mouth, and you can see very visibly that the bones in her neck have been snapped.
I look I look to Max and them and just say, I'll meet you guys there. I'll meet you guys where I'm supposed to get my kitty. I need to take care of this really quick. And I kind of, without even hearing a response, start trotting over there.
And as you approach, Miss Sherry reaches you and stops you a little bit before the body. And she holds you for a moment. Ma chère, I think you might want to take your time elsewhere. We greatly appreciate all you done for us and everything that's been happening. But, and she looks back, and you can see that few of the people who are around the body, they are looking up at you glaring. This might be one of those moments, Sherry, where you might want to take a walk and keep a distance for a while. Things need to cool down a little bit.
Noted. Just keep in touch, please. And I'll make sure.
Always.
And I'll make sure. Just a heads up, new power with the vampires. I'll make sure our kind is protected. And I give her a hug.
And as you go to give her a hug, one of the people who is next to the body look like they're about to speak up, but she glares back at him, and he silences his mouth, and she hugs you and whispers in your ear. Think all the vampires are gonna have to stay away from the quarter for a while, Cher. It may not be a good place for y'all to be.
I'll make sure they know. Just know if something goes down and you need our help, you know who to call.
Of course.
And I
Now,
slowly,
everyone... Go ahead.
I pull away a little bit and start tearing up a little bit and go, thank you for everything. And just slowly walk away.
Now, Max, Sergei, and Sable, where are we heading to?
Apparently to go pick up a cat.
Wherever Sergei's driving me is my easy answer.
Sergei, you can see that Max is barely conscious. And Sable is not far off from it either.
Going to grab the cat and heading to a safe haven.
I'm still
As you all
smelling,
arrive,
so I'm along for the ride.
well, as you all arrive at West Little Home, it's a small, abandoned-looking home. It still has a colonial French style to it. There are still pillars around the front. And it would look very lovely if it was fixed up. But instead the windows are boarded. But you can see that there is a mark of the Gangrel clan next to an open window. And as you all climb inside, you can see the cat, the very large ocelot, is sitting inside a very large dog kennel. And you see a note next to it that says, "For Nix." P.S. There's beds in the basement.
I let out a little squeal of like excitement.
Meow.
And I just start meowing back, go, meow, and slowly make my way over to it. I'm just like, you're so cute, little baby. I'll get you out in your new home, and we'll be the bestest of friends. And I look to. Go ahead.
It hisses at you a little bit. It looks a little hesitant, but it's tolerating you because it's inside of its kennel.
I look around for some meat or something to give to it, so it's kind of trusts me. And I give it to him. I'm like, are you hungry, little baby?
And I will mention, there's not much time until morning. You are very far away from Max's home.
Fuck. Sergei, we need to load this in the car really quick and get a bed for it. Can you help me out?
Probably best to sleep here. No chance of how weak they are.
Good point. Do we have spot? Do you think the basement will be good enough?
Yeah, he said there's beds in the basement. I think we'll be fine.
Well, you want to take them down and I'll say nighty night to my new little baby?
Sure thing. I'll go and start to help Max.
And I grab some food really quick. I like a bowl of meat and like put it in there and be into the cage. I'm like, I'll see you when I wake up, sweetheart. By then I'll have a name for you and we can do something.
I'm gonna just, as I'm getting out of the car, just kind of shake my head in that general direction.
And as you are about to be heading downstairs with Max, you hear Wes call from the steps. Hold on a minute. That's not a place for a prince to sleep. Take him upstairs. There's a better spot for him. The rest of you, there's enough beds downstairs.
I'll straight up say, no thank you, and go downstairs with my friends.
All right. Looks like someone's sleeping on the floor. I was hoping to
Yes,
have a word
me.
before you went.
Not much sleeping going on, unfortunately. Anything we might need to talk about, we can talk about in front of others.
That one we can't do.
Max, take him up on his offer. You need the sleep, Your Majesty.
I was going to try to put my head together with Miss Sable there. We have a lot of work to do to get our humankind in order for, while we're unconscious for 12 hours. We got a lot of stuff to get in order. and not a lot of time.
Give me a bit of your time then.
If that's something y'all are interested in working on, I'll be right back. I'm headed upstairs. And yeah, I'll absolutely follow West.
He walks you upstairs. He walks you into a very nice looking dining room. You see in the room that there are candles lit. There is a very thin but curvaceous woman standing next to a chair with a high back. She is standing there almost completely naked. He takes a seat across the table at the other end, being attended by a male thrall who is tall, has long hair, and he points to the chair. Have a seat. She'll take care of anything you need. She's fully yours.
What is your name, miss?
Christiana.
And Christiana, what do you do?
Well, I usually stick with Mr. West here. I'm kind of his personal attaché. Me and my friend there, Rose, we kind of keep him stocked on blood.
And you're willing to keep me stocked on blood?
As long as you are Mr. West's guest.
Present your wrist, please.
She hands you her wrist willingly.
The second her wrist starts coming towards me, because I have a prey exclusion, I have to have voluntary feeding. The second that wrist starts coming towards me, I reach out and grab it. And I mean, I'm savoring it. It's almost like it's life. It's healing. It's vitae. It's so wonderful. And I'm guzzling.
Wes smirks at you and kind of lets out a little laugh. Just make sure not to kill her. I'm kind of attached to these two. They're a matching set.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna drain her dry.
Going to drain her dry
I'm going to try
in
to
somebody else's domicile.
as much as I can. I'm going to try to heal as I'm taking this blood in. I'm going to try to burn through and heal up. And yeah, 100%.
Very well. You're able to take away 2 of your hunger. And you take away 3 of your damage, leaving you with only 2 damage left. But she goes lifeless and drops to the floor. And he just looks at you. Great. Now I have to find another one. Seems everyone wants to play by different rules. Speaking of which, seeing as how you're now in charge, it seems, and seeing as how you guys are the only ones who know about my little mishap that happened in the cemetery, I'd like to talk to you about hiring on with you. In the knowing purposes that what I did stays in the dark. And in return, I'll work with you. I'll keep the bats out. And we'll help keep you in power and keep your secret as well.
Stand up and kind of dust myself off and say, that sounds an awful lot like blackmail. It sounds an awful lot like telling a prince what to do in his territory.
More like it sounds like a deal. It's a mutual benefit. I don't get found out and blood hunted, and you don't get hunted for killing a prince. And give me 1 second, guys. So Lucinda, that is literally just an interview with a vampire that vampires have to stop drinking before a person's heart stops. That does not apply to this. It is only within the interview with a vampire series. But he looks at you and he says, I've offered you my home. I've offered to help you even though you tried to kill me, rightfully so. But now I have seen you commit a grave sin as well. And I figure in the interest of both parties, why don't we work together instead?
Oh, you misunderstand. We will absolutely work together, but there are levels to this shit. And you got to understand, I've already taken a thrall from you, so the more you keep talking about holding things over me, the more you're going to lose. Now, we appreciate you for what you've done and how you've helped us out, and I am more than willing to offer you a major boon and a minor boon and cancel that blood hunt straight away. 100%. Now that you no longer have that stain on you, would you like to be partners and work together?
See? Now you're talking. That's what I mean. Everything goes in the past. I can replace
gotta
Christiana. That's not a problem.
Of course, and
We're
I'm
square.
happy to help with
Go
that.
with it.
But you've got to understand, there's a perception here, and
Well, right now it's just you, me, and Rose, and well, Rose don't talk. So it's just us right now. And I am asking kindred to kindred, who are both bloodstained, for a mutual benefit here. I
Oh.
work for you, and we both keep our secrets in the dark.
my friend, life is secrets. Welcome aboard.
Perfect. He reaches out and shakes your hand, and he smiles.
Yeah, I'll
We're not
look down
going
at it
back to
before
La
I take it.
Laurie, right? That place was kind of too gaudy, right?
All I'm going to say is you'll have to wait like the rest of them.
Works for me. And one last thing before I let you go. Before I, help you back downstairs. Since you are the prince and you'll have to appoint a new council, I would like to represent the Gangrel faction.
Duly noted. I have taken that into consideration, and I will let you know my decision soon.
Very well. Rose, help him back downstairs so he can go lay down and make out plans with his friends. Look forward to working with you, sir.
I'll give the respectful nod.
And as you are helped back downstairs, you find that Nyx is still oohing and awing, cooing over this little ocelot, as Sergei and Sable are tending to wounds.
Hey, friends, as of tonight, a greater boon has been bestowed upon West, and the blood hunt has been canceled. That doesn't make him any less of a Diablerist and does not put less of a stain on him. However, that infraction has been forgiven for their role in tonight's activities.
Don't have to tell me twice.
If we do need any assistance, West is very, very happy to help out and has put themselves out there as a seat on the council, if and when we should decide to have that discussion.
That sounds like a tomorrow discussion. Sir, you need to get your ass downstairs right now.
Oh, I feel surprisingly great.
I don't give a fuck. You get your ass downstairs.
I will go downstairs and be goaded by Mother, but I'm pulling out my cell phone and I'm immediately texting, like, I don't know, the fucking chief of police, the head of my security. Like, I don't even know where to start. The mayor?
You s-
Is there a mayor? Do we own the mayor?
you start originally with your staff and your own security personnel, and letting them know there's going to be a change in things going on. And they just respond, "Yes, sir. Let us know and we'll take care of it."
Then everything else is a problem for tomorrow. And obviously, I don't know what. I obviously don't know what contact Sable has, but she has carte blanche to do whatever the hell she wants to.
Sable has a lot of contacts. That's a lot of power. That being said, Sable is going to shoot you a message going, the documents will start the process of being sent over to a personal account of yours.
Touche. I'll thumbs up emoji it.
Sable has no idea what a thumbs up emoji is. She's just gonna look at that and go, what the fuck?
Sergei, what are you doing?
Sergei, he avoids politics, so he don't even know what the fuck's going on. He's like, can you just kill the prince and put whoever in the fucking spot? This is much better than fucking politicizing. We should have just killed them from the fucking beginning, and he's just fucking tending to his wounds and muttering to himself like he doesn't care enough to understand how any of this works. He's like, just fucking put someone in front of me and I'll just fucking smash them and boom, problem goes away.
And the three of you are heading downstairs to go attend to heading to bed.
I look to Wes really quick before I head down to be like, Wes, you're helping me first thing tomorrow night when I get up with this little beauty.
Yeah, they bite a little bit. That one's not been very nice to me so far. That's why that one's yours.
Do we know if it's a she or a he?
I haven't tried to look.
We will figure that out tomorrow. But I expect you up here first thing in the morning to help me with this.
All right, cool.
And I just give him thumbs up and go downstairs into the basement.
Nix, I'm gonna hold you up for a moment, actually.
Oh no, I'm in trouble.
So the three
Again.
of... Go ahead.
In trouble again.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
So the three of you are going. The three of you are going to head downstairs. You are heading off to sleep. However, Nix, you're still kind of up there, kind of hanging out with this ocelot. It's hissing a little bit less. It's starting to nuzzle a little closer towards you while in its cage. Maybe lightly brushing you with its head. And as this happens, that scar on your chest feels a little bit warmer. It's a dull, light, stinging pain, but not something that's unpleasant, but something that feels familiar.
So I kind of feel my chest a little bit as I put my hand into the cage and kind of go, have you been through it too, little one?
And it's, as you do this, your hand shaking a little bit, realizing that This may not be the best decision for yourself. The ocelot tucks itself under your hand and nuzzles its way in. And you notice something that feels familiar about its eyes. They look like they've been eyes that you've looked in before. And you see a little note that burns up a bit and appears on the floor. Take good care of them, darling. I may not be around to keep an eye on you anymore, but maybe you can keep an eye on this one. Love, Mama.
You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Fuck you, Rose.
Why is it fuck you? I'm doing the nice thing.
I know. That's why. Fuck you, Rose. So I start tearing up. Look to the my new little kitty and just go, seems like Mama visited both of us. It just kind of break down a little bit when the one's there. Is Wes still there?
Wes was starting to head back upstairs, but he kind of just looks over the balcony. He's like, "Fuck just caught fire. That did just happen, right?"
No, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, Wes. Go to sleep.
All right, you know what? Nope, this is too weird. All right, I'm going elsewhere. Have fun with the killer thing down there.
I will. Just
If it eats you, it's not my fault.
Oh, I won't have to worry about that. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
And
And do you now head downstairs with the rest?
I kind of let myself break a little bit and cry just for a little bit. And then I go downstairs with everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we're going to wrap up our story here. There's still another episode to go, though. After all, Max may have self-declared himself the prince, but that doesn't mean there's not people that have to pay the price. There's not proper channels that have to be gone through to ensure that he stays in charge. But for now, the Autotarchs are dead. All witnesses to the crime of the prince dying have agreed on silence and agreed that they will work and agree to be with Max's side. But it makes you wonder, was all this truly just part of Max's plan to seize power here in New Orleans? Or was this just a simple happenstance that luckily fell into his lap and that he somehow came out on top? Could it have been one of his Malkavian fever dreams? Is that why he brought him and Sergei to New Orleans? Because he knew he could work his way up and claim a very righteous title? Only one way to tell. And that'll be to continue on going forward. Which I do want to mention that our Vampire the Masquerade series will be continuing on. We are going to keep having more fun with the series. I am going to be taking a seat, though, and I will be taking a role as a player while I work on a new story for the new year to work on a chapter 2. And after next week, I will be handing off the gauntlet to Noli if he would like it, which is our max.
Oh yeah, let's rock and roll. 100%.
I think we will still stick with our Sunday streams here, everyone, but we will have to, work on that a little bit. So it'll take some time.
I have a fantastic story that can or cannot attach to this one, that can or cannot include the same characters from this one. We can add characters. If somebody wants to change and try something new, we can try something new. I'm really not married to anything. I just need your time.
Absolutely. We'll take a look at it. But
And-
thank you to everyone who joined us for this.
And
Thank
quick,
you to everyone who put their time. Go ahead.
a quick question: will we be able to have spots for more players if they wanted to join?
You know, that is a great point of view. Something I was going to bring up next week, but yes, there will be more spots available if we have more people who want to get in. And even if you're not able to fully commit to doing it this on Sundays with us, you can always air for a guest spot. We can
I was
always
about to
add
say-
you in and have you join us.
I was about to say I'm down to a full time, but if you needed a spot for someone new to come in and try it, I would totally just back out and just do like a couple guest spots when needed. That way
Thank
somebody
you,
else could
Lucinda.
experience this awesome, because it's been great.
Indeed, this has truly been an incredible time, and I've loved coming up with this story.
This story's
However,
been
I will
amazing.
admit to everyone that besides the first 3 sessions, every single thing that has happened has just come off the top of my brain. I have not written anything else since then. So
Oh, dang.
this has just been a kind of fever dream that I've just been running.
The hooks are good, and it's been kind of, almost personal. It's been fun.
Almost personal.
Well, I don't have touch with my emotions like normal people do.
And the
I
brat
mean-
must be punished when I can punish.
I would also make an argument for not having emotions, but also, like, emotional things have happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Well, wrapping up here in total, I again want to say thank you to everyone who has helped out with our Toys for Tots charity event. We did, overall, let me check my phone to make sure there was no other new donations. We have hit $330 for Toys for Tots. I only contributed $100 to that. All the rest of that money came from you guys. You all pulled together. You all worked. You joined in, but can't speak. And you helped create a Christmas that's going to be memorable this year. Me and Rowan will probably be going out shopping within a 2-week period, and we're going to go get all the toys, and we will take videos that we'll put up on TikTok, put up on my Twitch story, and on social media, so you guys can see what all your money paid for. But as always, thank you, each and every one of you out there. I love you guys, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what is going on in your lives. And I am proud of you. Whether you worked hard and strived this week, or whether life kicked you in the teeth and kept shoving your face into the dirt, and you barely made it through. That is okay, because you're not always going to strive in life. But I'm proud you made it through. So until next time, and I would say we're going to share a smile, but we're going to wrap it up.
And I'm going to wrap up with my chat really quick, so I'm going to mute and deafen. And I'll be right back. Like Rose said, we are going to end stream for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, as you had heard, next week is going to be the last session for this chapter. We are going to have more sessions after that. When we start those and when it's going to happen is to be determined, and we will keep you updated. I will personally keep you guys updated. And until next time, if you are not in my Discord, here is the link for said Discord. If I could spell. Oh, you hush. But that is the link to my Discord. This is the link to my socials, which, by the way, Calcifer, if you go to that link, you'll see my YouTube, where you'll be able to catch up from episodes 1 through 6. You hush. And you'll be able to catch up on that. We will not raid out, just because Sundays we don't do the raids, but make sure you check that out. Thank you for all the follows, all the subs, all that jazz, and thank you for putting up with my smart ass. You guys are all awesome and amazing people, and until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay awesome.